First, let's hear from Congressman Steve King, Republican from Iowa, that is, who says we cannot go down that path. Congressman, welcome.
Well, thanks very much for having me on, Jerry.
All right, so tell me why you oppose this idea.
Well, first I would say it doesn't necessarily deny citizens, but it makes them compete with illegals for these scarce scholarship funds. But the central principle on all of this is the rule of law. And people that would be, if you ask ICE to deliver the scholarship, they would be compelled to deport them rather than give them a free college education. And the other thing that makes it wrong is, at some point, there will be these students who would otherwise be deported sitting in a classroom next to the widow or the widower of someone who has given their life defending our liberty in a place like Iraq or Afghanistan and is required to pay even out-of-state tuition, where an in-state California resident gets free tuition. And the inequity of it is just, it is so bad, and no one has been able to answer that for me. What do you say to that widow or widower when they're sitting in the desk next to somebody that would otherwise be deported?
But
and these scarce resources.
Congressman, I mean, we're already partway down that road, because now in California what we do is we offer in-state tuition to some illegal immigrant students. So if you're doing that, why wouldn't you offer private funds, not public dollars, to the same students?
Well, they've already, and because of the inequity that I said, California's policy is wrong. It violates federal law. They've just tried to find a way to redefine and slide their way around it. And I know it's been litigated. But also the advocates for this bill that makes access of the private funds available to illegal students are now saying they want to also expand it into public funds. And if you look at what's happened, the federal government said that you shall provide health care services, at least emergency health care services for illegals. You shall educate illegal children in our K-12 schools. Now we're looking at free tuition for Californians who are illegal immigrants in California, and private scholarship funds, now calling for more public funds as part of that. This is the incremental effort to provide all of the rights to citizenship to people that have broken the law. There are 50 million people around the planet waiting in line to come into the United States legally, and we're rewarding lawbreakers. When you do that, you get more lawbreakers, Jerry.
All right, Congressman King, thanks for helping us out.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.